All right, hey there. Me again. I recently bought a 3D printer, a Prusa Mark II, maybe Mark 2S. I think it's just a Mark II. I'm going to need to make sure. I just looked at the instructions. Anyway, so I thought it'd be interesting to do a time lapse of the build, and since I was doing that, I also recognize that since I haven't opened it yet, that maybe some weirdos on the internet might like an unboxing of it too. So that's apparently a thing. So I thought I'd make an unboxing video. So this should be the unboxing video, and the next thing should be the time lapse, just to keep things compartmentalized. All right, I'm just gonna get started. Sorry for the lighting and the frame. My options are limited. All right, so this is the type of box it comes in. There's no marking up, so hopefully I'm not screwing this up. And, cool. What's the best way to open this? Okay, this looks like a bottom. Yep, that definitely is a bottom. Alright, so here we got it. Got the same picture on both sides, so hopefully you got a view of that. I have the right side up, which who knows how long that hasn't been the case, so whatever. Alright. I should actually be looking at this, that's probably the best way to do this. Am I doing this wrong? The handle is there, it goes through there. How do you do this without weirding out the handle? Why is life hard? Okay, so the handle is like that, so if you rotate the handle that way, it'll slide out. Okay, so you rotate the handle, and it pops out. Cool. Okay, standard packing materials. So this is the Mark 2S. Should have checked what the difference was. Yeah, so the Prusa Mark II is one of the recommended models by a bunch of people. Oh, sweet. Gummy bears. I saw someone else get that on the subreddit, but that's just nice. Thank you. Yeah, so the Prusa Mark II and the Mark 2S are recommended because they're kind of not like low cost, relatively low cost for what you get, supposedly. But yeah, so like they're universally really well regarded. So I jumped in it, and maybe it was a bad decision, but we'll never know until we try. I guess that's my motto or something. All right, so the assembly instructions, it was recommended online. I'm going to be showing you this stuff. Yeah, so assembly instructions. So people online for the build recommended that you use the online assembly instructions because they're said to have better pictures or something. So I'm going to use a hybrid, but that'll be during a time lapse. So you won't see that. Well, you'll see it, you just won't hear it. Alright, so you've got, I believe this is a power unit. I might be completely wrong. Like, this is my first build of a 3D printer, so if I screw everything up, we all kind of saw it coming. Alright, oh yeah, so you get a free package of filament, I believe in silver. Yeah. So that's the package of filament. There's another mystery box. That light sound didn't sound optimal. The power cord. Presumably some of the larger frame parts. Oh. And we've got the frame rods here. Oh, come on. Throw me alone. Right, and so we've also got the motor kit, and that's it for the big box. So out of the big box, you've got your gummy bears, which are a pleasant surprise, your assembly instructions, and it's separated into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 portions and the filament that you get with it. I guess I'll put the filament aside because that'll come out later. Alright, so since it's unboxing, I guess I should unbox this all. I don't know how this works. Okay, so the motor assembly, I don't think I'm going to take out further from here until it's fully assembled. But so you have that, with wires and rods and motors. Woo! Okay, so you've got that. The bigger frame parts. I'm assuming these are bigger frame parts because it's big and square. Alright, so you've got the heated bed. And yeah, the metal MK2S frame parts. So you've got that. You've got a bunch of small pieces. Cables, a glue stick. Is it a glue stick? Yeah, like some of these parts are really small, so I might not I was thinking I'd lay all this stuff out, but it might actually be impractical to do that. Yeah, if I lay all this stuff out, I'm gonna lose it before the assembly. Sorry. But I'll lay it on the packages. Yeah, the packages are pretty self-contained. Alright, so these are just miscellaneous parts, like zip ties and I don't know what those would be used for. Maybe to, yeah, zip ties and washers. Oh, this is the LCD for the display. Yeah, this is more zip ties and nuts and bolts. More connectors and some treads. The test benchmarks. And more zip ties and nuts and bolts, and I think some, what are those called? The spinny things that have low friction. Another belt. A set of tools, which is cool, including a couple wrenches and a screwdriver. Flathead screwdriver, I can't remember the official name of it. And maybe a thermistor. I'm gonna leave this in the box because like it's small enough that I might lose it if I get it by itself. Another cable, a glue stick, which I already mentioned. Those two things, I'm not sure what they'd be used for. Yeah, and again, some more motor components, which I'm not going to take out of that box because I might lose them. Put them up here, because then you can still see them. Yeah, and here's probably the thing that controls all of it. So as for background, I don't have any previous 3D printing experience. I'm not that much of a hobbyist at all. I do have 2 degrees in engineering, which I'm good at school, I'm not so good at actually doing things. So it's I did a lot of academic and a lot of computer simulation side stuff, but not so much actually putting stuff together. So this is a step towards improving my weak points. Alright, so in this box it looks like we have all the big plastic printed connector parts. And so we'll see where these go. Can't really name them because they're all just parts. And this is here. Alright, so that's that. This box is pretty much done. This box just says, I guess I'll take this out because there's the only thing left in this box. I'm going to regret having done that. these rods are pretty heavy. I don't want to. Okay, that's springing out. I will take the ones out that aren't causing any resistance, and then I'll deal with the others. Okay, so you got a bunch of rods and these things. I don't know what the coiled plastic around it does. Probably something really important, or at least fairly important. What is this stuck to? That last one's stuck to something? Because it won't come out. Alright, and then you've got the coiled ones, which are probably, because with a 3D printer, you need to keep a really stiff control over your Z-axis. The screw ones are probably for controlling the Z-axis, or at least some level of this. If I dump this out in the wrong direction, I'm going to poke myself in the eye. And we all know I'm going to get poked in the eye at some point during this entire thing, but like I don't want that to be now. Okay, there we are. So yeah, I just got stuck on something at the bottom. Okay, cool plastic. Right, and 3 more threaded metal pieces. So we've got 4 small ones and 2 big ones. Alright, yeah, so these are all the pieces of the Prusa MK2S. Taken out, but not taken out of their bags, because I'd lose them if I did that. Yeah, so this is what we're starting with. All the nuts and bolts, the plastic connector pieces, the metal rods, the motor assembly, or power and motor, I guess. The heated, I guess it's just empty now, so I can put this over here. The heated tray and some other wire components. If you want to see, I guess I can take out the filament, because that's the last thing you haven't seen, but it's just filament, it's not particularly exciting. The name of filament is, I'm kind of afraid of taking out because it's like committing to do projects, because filament can absorb moisture and become deformed from what I hear. Yeah, and so once I take this out, it's actually still in internal plastic, and I guess I'll leave it in there. Yeah, so this is the coil of filament. It's a kilogram. Things certainly come in a kilogram from what I can tell. Yeah, and so that's the last component. You know, it's not really a component of the build itself. Alright, so this is my Prusa MK2S, unassembled, and I'm going to start the assembly right now. Let's see how that goes. See you next time on if this video ever gets put up.